So the 75 plus player pick has come out. It's 75 overall. I'm not the biggest fan of this. We need to have 11 goals. Now I'm going to show you how to grind this. If you don't have goals in your club, don't worry. I'll show you how to do that as well. But let's go and make the first pick. So it is 11 golds. They can be Sudamerican or Libertadores. It's one of 3, which is a little bit better, but I still don't like these picks personally. So we're going to open up the first one here, and we're going to see what we get out of this. So we get ourselves a walkout, which is fantastic for grinding any other SBC. So we'll take that, as well as an 84 as well. Now, there are several other SBCs out at this minute in time that you can do. For example, the Centurions Crafting upgrade, which I personally think you should be completing this first before completing anything else. Now, there's a really easy way to get gold commons and stock your club up as well, which I'll show you. But we have now just completed 70 of these. And the reason why I suggest doing these first is because if you go over to the objectives tab, go over to the milestones and you scroll down, there is going to be a part where you get extra packs on top. So we get ourselves an 83 times 3, for example, from completing the crafting upgrade. So what I'm going to do now is go open up these packs. So you can see here, the 83 times 3 is here. Then we've got ourselves an abundance of these 3 times rare players. Now, these 3 time rare players from the Centurion upgrade, and the reason why I recommend doing these is because you're going to get a lot of gold cards back, some slightly high rated and some lower. Now, when you get duplicates of these, just for example, Wilson, you can then decide to either go back into the Centurion crafting upgrade or the player pick, or anything else that you like to do. But because we're trying to finish this Centurions crafting, Wilson's going to go back into this SBC. So Wilson is in, and we've got ourselves a load of other players. And again, we're going to get ourselves another 3 times rare players pack back, plus another one done towards Centurions with only 29 left to go, with plenty of days to do it. Now, once you've done this, I recommend only doing the picks. Don't do the gold upgrades. And I will show you how to get those gold commons if you have none. It does involve bronze pack method. It does involve bronze upgrade into silver upgrade. But if you don't know how to do it, this video will cover it. Now, to grind these bronze upgrades, what I recommend doing is putting in bronze commons and making sure they're from off leagues. Off leagues are teams that we aren't going to use in league SBCs, for example, Prem, Bundesliga, Serie A, La Liga, and Ligue 1, as well as MLS, Eredivisie, and a few others. But the leagues like, for example, German 3, England 4, Poland, Australian League, Irish League, etc. you can use. Now, the reason why this is so important, it gives you 2 silver cards back, which is 1 rare and 1 common. Now, these can be split into 2 SBCs or back into 1 to complete something else. So, for example, we have ourselves 1 rare and 1 common. Now, you can possibly put this rare into the Evolution if you want to, because it's Eredivisie, or you can put them into these SBCs that I've mentioned now. So the rares would go into any one of these icon SBCs, and all of them have the same requirements. At the beginning is a bronze rare team and a silver rare team. Now, the silver rare team is going to give you 3 gold commons back. That is tradable. Let's just say they're 500 coins each. That's 1,500 coins back. And then your commons are going to go into our silver upgrade SBC here, which is going to give us 3 gold commons. Now, if you've completed all of the icon SBCs with the silver rares will also go into this, and this is what it will look like. Stop right there. With the introduction of kits, tokens, and now evolutions needing FC points or coins to complete them, there is no better time than to head over to iggdm.com. Get yourself some coins, very, very cheap, fast, and reliable. Use discount code NANIC at the store and get 5% off. The link will be in the description. So it will look something like this. You can also put Libertadores, which are these black cards, and the Sudamericana, the blue ones, if they're rated between 65 to 74, and that will count. Now, the reason why this one's so important, it gives you 3 gold commons back. Now, there are plenty of things you can put these into. You can put them into the Centurions Crafting. If that one is completed, you could put into the upgrade that we're doing the video on now. Or you could also put them into this gold upgrade. If I remove this, you'll see what it looks like. I personally don't think this one is worth it, but it is worth a shout if you wanted to do that. Now, once you've done that several times, if you need a team of the week, for example, you can grind those up picks and upgrades into this team of the week SBC, or any of the players that are out at the moment, and on top of that, anything else that you consider doing. But I highly recommend doing the Crafting Centurions first, because that's going to give you the milestones done as well, as I've covered. So we open up our 3 gold players. This is probably going to have nothing in it in terms of special, so we are going to skip it. But what we will get is 3 players back. And again, you can put any of these into evolutions that fit the requirements if you want to, or we can put them straight into the brand new upgrade that came out now, or the Centurion Crafting. Let's open up our next pack and see what we get. We will skip, even though it's French and probably striker, and I'm going to get Mbappe. We didn't. We got Pavard. So again, we got an 83 and an 82. Now, there is another SBC out at this minute in time that you can put high-rated cards into, which is the Centurions 100 pack. Now, we get 100 rare players, 40 gold, 35 silver, and 25 bronze. So it isn't the best. We need a team of the week in an 83 and an 84 rated team. We also get 2 packs back from that as well. So your 83s and 82s, etc., can go into this one. And then any high-rated cards, just like the walkout that we got at the start, can go into that. On top of that as well, while completing off the milestones for this Centurions Crafting, we are going to get ourselves extra packs. For example, the pack we got right at the start of the video being the 83 times 3. And also on top of that, we are going to have ourselves another 83 times 3, an 84 times 2, and an 80 plus times 10, and a 100k pack overall. So there are plenty of ways to grind them. If you have any questions, comment down below, and I'll catch you in the next one.